well, you asked, you were like, stop texting me. I'm trying to watch Lord of the Rings on my phone. And I went, oh, so you don't want to talk about it because you're watching it the wrong way, fucker, or something like really. I get so angry when you said that because I was like, how can you watch Lord of the Rings on a fucking screen?
No, I
big?
watched it yesterday and I wanted to refresh my memory, so I watched it on my phone and was listening.
If you watched clips every day on YouTube like I do, you won't have to.
Well, I'm not a super douche.
Yeah.
Speaking of super douches, welcome to
Just
What?
Fanboy in the Snob.
Fanboy in the
family
snob.
So keep that.
Yeah, right.
I'm Chad,
Chris.
and this is lovely Keith.
The third rotating chair, if you will.
The game
That
is
only rotates for me.
pretty much- You're the only one that will put up with us.
Pretty much.
I love you guys.
We got other guys that are like, we'll be on them. We ask them, they're like,
I'm busy.
we just can't.
Dude, if we lived closer, we would totally hang out all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, who wants
I'd
to
be like, Chris, quit arguing with yourself.
No.
All right, fine.
I was pretty sure for a while there that I controlled traffic lights. Like every time I'd point, they'd turn green, and I was like, "This is way too. It happens too
You're
often."
just pulling yourself in a Truman Show thing.
Yeah, they
That
call
is
it
pretty cool.
schizophrenia.
No, they call it you pretending you're in a Truman Show, so they're
But then you
crazy.
stop. It stops being pretending, and it starts becoming real.
Becomes a habit.
Yeah.
And you're just I've never experienced that in my life.
But I don't know. You said that like you're drumming something up.
Are you drumming up for a circus there, Chad?
Yeah.
I'm drumming up for a 20
Nope. A 1.
9.
and a 2.
Yeah. You suck, man.
No, but that's a weird thing. Have you ever actually gone into a situation like that where you're just like everything today is happening way too conveniently?
Like conveniently good or conveniently bad?
Oh.
Just both. Like you're
Both.
it's like, all right, this happened, and that happened, and wow, okay.
I mean, yes, because I think a couple weeks ago my car died the same day that my son had strep, and then I don't even remember what the third leg of it was, but I was just like, what more can happen today? But I obviously shouldn't say that because then you're just like wanting more bad shit to happen to you. You're like, well, Satan says hello.
I have like incredibly vivid dreams sometimes to the point of where like and it's always about like mundane stuff. Like just now when I was playing with the dice, I had deja vu to a dream I had where I was playing with the dice, and the way the dream ended was with me getting arrested. So that's why I quickly swiped them away because I was like, nope, not letting that happen.
No. That's a
Real.
bad juju.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times when I have those type of dreams, it takes me like a good little bit in the morning to get like used to be like that didn't happen.
It's just not that. It's just like I know it didn't happen, but I'm like I've had dreams that were like super visual, and I'll get the deja vu, and I'll be like saying the thing the person was about to say before they say it, and they're like, "How'd you do that?" And I was like, "I saw the future." Like, sorry, but like it happens so often now that when it happens, I'm like, "Ah, fuck, I'm gonna get pulled over tonight." Aren't
See, a lot of like fucked up things like that happen, but like I'll have dreams or like in my head, I'll be like, I've been to this place. It's like
Yeah.
a memory better than memories I have now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That kind of creeps me out.
I gotta pee. I broke the seal.
Oh shit, here we go.
So after much complaining, I finally got Chad to watch Lord of the Rings.
He's never watched them.
He's seen all 3, but he only saw them once, and he didn't like them, and he fell asleep in the like during the in like when he was watching them in the theaters and stuff.
What?
I know that's why I'm always that's why I was like, dude, we gotta watch Lord of the Rings. So he finally was like, fine, I'll fucking do it. I'll watch the extendeds. And we finished 2 Towers yesterday, and
Yeah.
he's like so into Lord of the Rings now. It's like, yeah, it's about time you realized why everyone
Seriously, they're awesome,
they're
man.
like
How
the
can
best. The best.
dude?
Like the past 50 years, they're the best, probably.
Yeah, I've only really watched them. I think like probably twice, like all of the movies twice.
Oh, God, I've seen each one so many times.
But I mean, I love them. It's just like I just haven't rewatched them because they're really long.
I mean, now would be the time.
That's true.
Each extended 4 hours long though, so that's
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah, I think those are the ones I watched them, I think in theaters, and then when they came out with the extended, I watched those
Yeah.
ones.
But like, holy shit, I forgot how like every character except for like the monsters on screen is an actual person usually, not just like a CGI drawn
That's
character.
true. Yeah, they did do like a decent amount of
All the
practical effects.
all the armor is actual. It's not green screen like Iron Man's suit. It's like a
Oh my,
real
yeah.
suit of armor the guy's walking around in, and they all have swords.
Yeah, they did an excellent
Ah,
job with the makeup and all the costumes and shit in those movies.
such a good movie. Such good, and the story's great, and everyone cast in the movie fucking rocks. There's not like the like in the Avengers movie, you're like the guy playing fucking Ant-Man doesn't really fit the tone of any of these movies, you know, and it's like
Yeah,
it doesn't work when they're all on screen together. But like
yeah.
Lord of the Rings, every character is perfectly like well
In-
thought out, and the tone is perfect for each character. Like
yeah,
even Gimli's stupid little one-liners still
I love
feel
him. Yeah,
appropriate.
yeah, it fits perfectly.
Whereas like in like the new Star Trek movies, they're like making jokes in the middle of a battle, and you're like, no, you guys are a professional like military crew. What the fuck are you doing? Stop quipping. You know?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I should probably rewatch them again soon. It's been a long time.
They're on HBO Max if you have that.
Yeah, I think we do. Um, yeah, yeah, because I think it's probably been like 8 years since I've watched them.
Yeah, they came out. The first one came out in 2001, so it's been like 20 years since they came out. I think.
Dude, that's crazy to think about that it's been that long.
I know it's
Isn't that
crazy.
weird?
I saw it in theaters when I was 11, like 10 or 11 years old, and then it's like 30 years or 20 years later, I'm still watching them.
Yeah.
Still getting
Wait, how old are you, Chris?
I'm 30. I turned 30. I turned 31 in
Okay.
December.
So yeah, I think I was probably like 13 or 14 when I saw him in theaters then. Yeah,
like, God, so good.
I know. So
Anyway,
fucking good.
Chad wants to talk about that fucking what is it? The AI music again.
Again?
Yeah, and it's like we already talked about it, man. I'm pretty
What
sure we already
what else we got to say about it?
exactly. I don't know. Do you have any? I had really good topics earlier and I forgot them all, so I didn't write them down.
You have to smoke and then get like that what do they call that?
The Inspirado.
No, it's like when it like recalls your
Oh yeah, recall. Yeah,
like it's like drunk recall.
I have to get as fucked up as I was. Dude, did you see these by the way?
I did. Are they all white?
Yeah, but it's for Pride. They're white power Skittles. I don't think they
What?
planned. Yeah, I don't think they planned it out. But like,
That is cool.
it's only one color in the rainbow matters, right? And they picked white for the one color that matters.
Why white though?
I don't know. They should have made every Skittle a rainbow, you know, if they wanted
Right.
to. But instead, they were like, no, we're gonna take the color away because it's called the Pride Pack, the White Pride Pack.
I feel like they're trying to inspire like white power in a sense.
I feel like either the marketing team had no idea what they were doing or they knew exactly what they were doing.
That's what I was thinking.
You know, it's
Only
like,
one color matters.
yeah, only one of them matters.
Wait, what about the black ones?
Nope, just the white ones.
That's kind of fucked up on their part, honestly, for not
Yeah.
thinking that one through.
It was only on shelves for like a day before like the public was like, "What is this?" And then they were like, "Nothing, don't worry about it," and they just took it away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I noticed it says like only one color matters during Pride, which
Yeah.
like that sort of saves them, but then also it's like so only gay white people matter?
Yeah, it's like
Like still you're kind of in the hole a little bit on that one.
yeah, they did not plan that. It's awesome though. I'm so glad they did it. This is why like everyone says we live in a simulation and stuff like that, but then this proves like just the randomness. Like, no, we're not in a simulation.
No.
This is too funny to be planned out.
It could just be like a glitch in the system.
Had to be the.
It's just a glitch in the matrix, man.
I actually thought I had like I saw what did I see? I saw the sky the other day, and there was one of those perfect square clouds, and I've never seen one in person before, and I was like, holy shit! Like, 'cause I always
That's
thought they were like
crazy.
photoshopped. It had something to do with like air currents, or like it's not like a perfect square, but like the way we see patterns and shapes in our mind, it made it a perfect square in my eyes.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's just like, whoa, simulations are real. We're in one.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah,
I've never seen that before.
gotta look up, man.
I know.
Eyes in the skies, bro.
Hell yeah.
Did you catch any at E3?
I did. There was I didn't watch like I usually watch like the conferences and stuff because there's
Yeah.
usually some cool shit, but I just went back and like caught up on some of like the trailers and everything. I'm
Right.
really excited for fucking Stalker 2.
Stalker 2, yeah. When I saw Stalker 2, I was super stoked.
Have you
The,
played the original ones?
yeah,
Dude,
I played the original one unmodded, and I got to the part in the subway where the things are coming up and popping and they keep killing the guy you're supposed to defend, but the AI is so broken he just runs through it. So you have to like,
oh yeah.
yeah, remember that? And I got to that part and I stopped playing and I was like, fuck that. And then I went in and I just skipped that level and kept going. So
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
really beat it, but I beat it.
It's they get really hard, but there is a lot of like broken stuff in those in that old X-ray engine.
Yeah.
Which is awesome why there's like such a huge modding community for those Stalker games.
What was the Stalker one where you pick like a class subset and it just dumps you in like a populated
It was
like
Clear Sky.
Clear Sky, and it's like super focused on survival. That was so much fun.
That one was really cool. I think my favorite though was it was Call of Pripyat. I think it was like the
Yeah.
one it came after that one.
I got Metro and Stalker confused, by the way, for a second there.
Oh wait, that's what I was thinking.
I
Yeah,
was
no.
describing Metro where I
Yeah,
got stuck in
that-
cheating, because Stalker is kind of like mission by mission thing. It's not like really a big story, kind of. It is, but
so
it isn't really.
Stalker's more like the open world.
Yeah, that's what I was. As soon as I was like Clear Sky, I was like, wait, no, I'm talking about. I was just talking about Metro.
Yeah, the one with the subway where they're in that like underground. Was
Metro's
it
one where bullets are money and also what you shoot. Like, yeah.
Yeah, those games are awesome too. A lot of the same guys who left GSC Game World that worked on Stalker went and worked on a lot of the Metro
it
games.
Those
Yeah,
are
it definitely
like
does.
Russian games, like
So fucking
so
good,
cool.
man.
Such a
Dude,
cool
I read the Metro books too. Those were really awesome. Really fucking good. You're the only fucking person that I've talked to out of like our entire game group that like knows what the fuck what Stalker is.
When I used to have a good gaming laptop and a lot more free time, because like
Yeah.
from the age of 16 to 25, I refused to get a job. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll just like steal or deal drugs when I need money.
Right.
So all I did was like play just video games constantly. Like I had an emulator on my computer. I used to go on the 4chan V page.
Oh yeah.
Whatever game they were talking about, I would just play it just to play it to see what was up.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, I played Stalker, I played fucking Metro, I played all these weird ass
That's awesome.
games. Like they got me into Age of Empires and shit like that. And
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I'm excited for the new one.
Yeah,
But
that looks really cool.
they showed Elden Ring day one, and I was like, okay, I don't need a reason to watch E3 anymore. Like, you showed me the trailer I wanted to see.
Yeah, Elden Ring looked really good. I'm not huge into From Software games, but it looked really awesome. And it's got George R.R. Martin, who did a lot of the lore and stuff for it.
I had on my PlayStation 3 with the original Dark Souls, I had 3 characters with over 600 hours, and then
Holy
5
shit.
characters at the 300-hour mark.
That's
I would
insane.
play that game. There was a solid like 2 years where all I did was play that game all day, every day. Like,
Yeah.
from the moment I woke up, and a lot of it was just spent grinding souls so I could go do PvP. Like,
Was it you mean Demon Souls or
I played Demon last. I went Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3,
Oh, okay.
Demon. And then it was like Demon was so different and I sucked at it, and I didn't
It is a lot like it is way different. It looks similar, but like it actually is
just
very different.
mechanics and like,
Yeah. It's
way
very
different.
slow and like lumbering with all of your movements and
Yeah.
everything.
And like I
But-
got so used to Estus flasks that when I had to like use the grass and stuff, I wasn't thinking. I would look at the grass and just move quickly pass it through my inventory, and they'd be like, "No, that's the healing item, dickhead." And then
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
back in.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird to get used to. Did you ever play Sekiro?
Yeah,
That one was awesome.
that game is hard.
Yeah.
I get to the lady that would hop around on the bars.
That's where I stopped actually.
Yeah, that's where I was like, okay, this is beyond me. Like, I'm
Yeah.
good, but something about my timing, I was just like, it's
Yeah.
never gonna get better. It's just gonna get worse. So
I know. My brother plays all of them, and like he beat Sekiro, and I remember him telling me about this fucking like ape that throws shit at you.
yeah. I wound up going and watching a Let's Play because I was like, I'm interested in the story. I want to see what
Yeah.
happens.
It was definitely like one of my like favorite looking From Software games out
Did
of
you
all
play
of them.
Miho?
No.
Miho
Oh,
was-
yeah, no, I didn't, but I wanted to. It looked really cool.
it was neat, but like it was someone else trying to do a FromSoft game.
That's
And
the
it
kind
was
of the
just-
vibe I got from it.
It was like, yeah, you got some interesting ideas here, but the mechanics aren't theirs.
Oh,
So it's like,
kind of lacking.
sorry.
Yeah. I kind of got that vibe from like watching the trailer and stuff for it and some of the reviews.
I did like the whole like you find a spirit animal and it like the meter up all the way, like different animals do different things.
Yeah.
I got the little lightning dog, and he would like shoot like lightning and an AoE around you and make your blade all electric. And I was like, this is so good.
That's cool.
Because like, you get swarmed and then it was like boom.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is really cool.
And I liked Niho's like weapon system. Like obviously the sword is the best weapon in the game, but if you wanted, you could have like that ball and chain with like the scythe. So I can use
Oh,
that
yeah.
for a lot of the game, and a spear. But then eventually it's just like, just use the sword. This game's about using a sword. So it's
So yeah, you end up just using that.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I thought about playing it, but never got around to it.
I think it's free on PlayStation if you have a PlayStation.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because I think I think wasn't it recently they came out with Neo 2?
Yeah, I played like 5 minutes of that and was like, all right, Niho just kind of sucks compared to Sekiro and fucking
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
see how?
Niho.
Niho.
Yeah.
Did you say stay ho?
Yep. I don't know what that was.
Shut up, dude.
Did you get a new microphone?
We're testing a theory. We figured because like how in all our videos the audio cuts out constantly because
We move our heads. And...
we move our heads and it's two mics, and Zoom won't let you have two separate mics. You have one mic for you. So I just
Oh.
figured out like I think the audio was cutting because it wasn't sure which mic was the dominant mic and it would jump back and forth. So
Oh,
like, let's do one mic in the middle and see what happens. We bought this for Let's Plays, but we haven't done one.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but we just didn't.
Does it?
Yeah.
Can you turn it up just a little bit?
Oh, is it quieter?
It's a little quieter. Like I can hear you guys. It's just a little quiet.
Yeah. Just max it.
Is that
Alright.
better?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
All right.
Now you guys gotta like put your heads right next to each other and talk into it at the same time. Chris is like, fuck off.
Oh. Total pivot here. Did you guys see the Rugrats reboot?
Yeah.
Isn't
What
it
the
like 3D or something?
Yeah, and they're all smooth.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's like
I don't like it when they redo 2D animation to 3D.
all the charm of the show is gone.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, I watched like a little short they had. I mean, it was kind of cute, but
It doesn't look right.
Yeah, it looks very odd.
Like also, I don't know if you guys remember, but like season 1 of the Rugrats was more focused on the parents, and the kids were kind of like the secondary characters and like plot devices in most of the episodes.
Yeah,
and being a parent, they were bad parents.
They
That's
really
the joke.
were.
That was the joke of the
Yeah.
show. It was supposed to be kind of like The Simpsons, like that. Like, look how terrible these parents are. But then they realized they had a kid show on their hands, so they just focused on the kids. But I think season 1 of the reboot's going to totally miss that joke. They're
yeah,
gonna make the
probably.
they can't make the parents bad. You can't make stuff bad anymore.
I don't know why they always have to change the animation. Why can't they just have-
Cheaper.
Yeah, what was the
Oh.
thought process behind rebooting this?
Money. I think it was all about money.
Well,
Why not? Why not just
people-
make like continue it on and make more?
Wait, wasn't her symbol on her shirt a feminist symbol? Right?
I thought so.
Yeah, it was the female symbol.
Yeah. They changed it.
What was it there?
Yeah, you see?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they changed it. Why would they change it? Because she was supposed to be like a 90s feminist mom, you know? Then she had that fucking limp wristed husband.
Yeah, that sucks. Super Rugrats.
Do you think Chucky's dad murdered his mom?
No, I think
Probably.
the mother probably died of cancer.
No, there's a theory that
He wouldn't do that.
Chaz Finster.
He wouldn't do that.
Chaz Finster's my favorite character ever. You
Okay. Speaking of murder, okay. Let me know if you find this extremely weird. So I was looking for what's that? A guy. Yeah. Yes, how did you fucking know? No, I was looking on Facebook Marketplace for a used PS4. So a friend of mine was like, I'm looking for a PS4. Like, do you think it would be all right if I got one, like a used one? And I was like, yeah, probably. Because if you look for them, like their chances are they're either sold out or like, price gouged or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm looking on Facebook Marketplace and I find this one and it was like it posted only a week old. The thing looks pretty brand new or whatever. So I was like, oh, that's not bad. So I looked at the first two pictures, not thinking, I was just like, oh yeah, it looks fine. So I sent the link over to my friend. And she sends me a screenshot of the third picture in the lineup. And in the background, there is a box fan with a bunch, like 20 or 30 air fresheners attached to it.
A what?
Box fan.
A box fan. Yeah.
Fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then on like the air conditioner and all over like the windows and everything, there's like probably another 30 or 40
Probably
air
a crack
fresheners.
Like straight up.
They're probably just getting the smell out.
I think
I was
don't-
thinking either that or it was a murderer trying to hide the smell of the
Yeah.
body.
I don't trust Facebook Marketplace. I've read too many stories about people going to pick the thing up and then being murdered and robbed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I've read way too many stories about guys like buying cars on Facebook and then showing up to get the car and just the guy shoots him and steals his wallet.
Why you gotta go for the nerdy stuff?
That's what they know because nerds are easier victims. Think about
I
it.
know. They're like,
So,
he's like, I'm gonna lure these guys in with this PlayStation.
I mean, it's probably
This
a
is how I
fat
get my
guy.
next victim.
That guy broke into someone's house, stole their PlayStation, smoked a bunch of crack, freaked out about it, put air fresheners everywhere, and is now trying to get more money to buy more crack. So they're not going to sell you that PlayStation. They're going to fucking try and rob you.
Yeah.
I don't trust Facebook Marketplace. I don't trust eBay anymore.
Yeah. It seemed really weird. And then also like the dresser had like saran wrap like wrapped around it.
Yeah, that's like meth thoughts, you know?
you-
Like,
Yeah.
If you could send me that picture, that'd be great.
wow.
I just wanna
Yes.
look it
Chad's
Here,
like, Chad's
yeah.
in his head is like, that looks just like my room, you know?
I just want to make sure.
I need to
I
find.
mean, I
Yeah.
don't want to get you murdered.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find this and I'll text it. Send it in the group chat if you want to like share it, screen share it or something. Because this shit is fucking hilarious, dude.
If she pulls the trigger, like on it, like bring a friend and a gun, you know, like
I do have a gun, so there's that.
don't go alone to
Yeah.
something like that ever. Like my dad does that. He'll buy like car parts off Facebook and then be like, Chris, come on. You gotta go with me to like Fall River to like some sketchy like neighborhood and watch me. if I go inside and I don't come out, you gotta go in. And it's like, God damn it.
You got the gun, right?
Basically, he's got his on his hip and I got one in the center console and we're ready to go.
That would be the funniest thing. So you and your dad tried to do a shootout.
I would just win. He'd just smoke them all.
I think out of all that kind of stuff, home invasions are probably
Yeah.
the most terrifying.
Your house is
Especially-
easy to break into.
Thanks.
That
No.
front door is so easy to kick in.
No, but fucking being asleep and having the fear of somebody coming in your room and just watching you, that's probably the scariest.
That's happened before. Or no, they tried to get in at my ex-girlfriend's place. Some drunk guy tried breaking in through her bathroom window.
Ugh.
And I had to be like, get out of here. Get out of here.
Graham.
Yeah. And he wouldn't go away. And so I was like, Merve, knife. So she went in the kitchen and got me a knife. And I was like, dude, I'll stab you if you come in here. And he was like, oh, I thought it was my house. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And then the upstairs guy heard me yelling and he came down and he went on the porch and he grabbed the guy and he threw him. And he was like, get the fuck out of here.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we were just like, yeah, like we got all hype as fuck. Like we were gonna murder that dude if he came in the house.
It was a horrible feeling when you know a fight or something's gonna happen. You're not scared. You're just like,
Yeah, you just get ready. You get ready.
You're
That
just like,
moment where
I'm fucking ready for this.
like sound turns off for a second and you're just like focusing intently on like, I gotta go under the rib cage, not into it.
Are you looking at that, Chad?
yeah.
Isn't that fucking weird?
Yeah. It could just be a really smelly dude, or like you said, it could, or drugs and murder.
Like like there's nobody uses that much. Like unless you're like you're either OCD, you're a murderer, or you're into drugs.
Yeah. Or maybe the smell of the piss jugs is like too much, so we had to get air
Wait, is there-
fresheners on a fan.
Wait, is there piss jugs in there?
I don't know, but that kind of looks like a room that would have a piss jug.
Way of the road.
Way of the road. I used to be friends with someone that did that.
That's so
Not
gross.
being friends with him.
Yeah, I would too.
Well, sometimes you're on the road and you just get a pee.
No, it's sometimes you've been playing WoW for 20 hours straight and you don't want to get off the fucking chair because you don't want to skip out on your raid. So you just
So you
have
just-
a milk jug that you piss into.
Pee in a fucking jug.
I think the laziest I ever got was one time I was really drunk and just peed out my window because I didn't want to go downstairs.
I do that.
I've done that before too. That's normal. Normal people do that.
I went to the doctor and faked a UTI so I could get a catheter. I was so lazy.
For real?
No,
I was like, damn, dude.
you
I was like-
hardcore as fuck.
I was like, damn, man. Chris, I know you were like hardcore, but
No way, man.
that's cool, bro.
I've refused catheters. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah, no, man.
Yeah.
That shit's
This
uncomfortable.
What-
Isn't that? Yeah, this shit is so fucking weird, dude. And he's got all that fucking like saran wrap around a fucking dresser.
That looks like it's a brand. Zoom in on that sticker all the way. How far in can you go? Not that far.
On which one?
That's as far as you can go.
Yeah. Well, it's not connected to the internet, so that's a good sign. But it's got games on it already. Oh wait, are those games?
Spotify.
Is that
Last of Us 2.
Yeah,
Last
he's
of
got
Us
games
2.
on it already.
Yeah, because in one of the other pictures, you can see it has a Last of Us 2 disc on top of it.
Oh, he's got the hard copy disc.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems sketchy as fuck. to me.
Especially when they put like a week old.
Which you know is not true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely not true.
Scammers, man. Horrifying.
Man. Did you guys buy anything off Prime Day? Did you guys spend money?
I
No,
don't have any money.
Yeah, I didn't.
I don't
either.
have any money.
I saw a laptop for like $2,000 that normally went for like 2,600, and I was like,
Did you say you're buying a TV?
yeah, but then I was like, I don't really need to. My TV's fine, you know. I don't really need to. I only notice the weird warping when it's like a black screen, like fully black.
It's like my TV with the middle of it has that little warp.
Yeah,
It was probably because you were watching Army of the Dead. You thought you had a dead pixel.
that bananas. That fucking bananas.
I still like that movie. I don't care what
Yeah,
it says.
I didn't know. I did like it actually. I thought it was pretty good.
It was okay.
That was hilarious.
Oh, come on, Chris.
A lot of the scenes were dumb. A lot of the characters sucked. Like
No.
I like the
character was okay. The pilot,
which
the pilot lady was okay.
yeah.
The German guy was okay.
I like the German dude, yeah.
And you had the girl who just wrecked shit and almost survived until fucking douchebag corporate guy fucked her over.
Yeah, corporate guy was my favorite because I agreed with everything he was doing. Fuck that place.
I believe in Dave Bautista.
I thought they were gonna subvert my expectations, much like the Star Wars sequels. And instead of like him being evil, I thought they were gonna do an Aliens, where like you think the android's gonna be bad, but he's good this time. So like this whole time I was like, he's gonna betray them, but I thought he wasn't in the end.
Mm.
But then he gets
Oh,
killed
yeah.
by a
Fuck you. I
pilot.
like the new Alien Covenant movie.
I haven't actually watched that one yet.
It was fine.
Hey,
Yeah.
instead of a guy named Tex, they have a guy named Tennessee, and this one wears a cowboy hat instead of a bandana.
Yeah, what's your favorite actor?
I think Danny McBride, dude.
Was it really?
Green tea. I've been drinking green tea all day.
I love Danny McBride. He's awesome.
Yeah, fuck you.
He's like
Will Ferrell.
he's like the rated R version of that style of humor.
Yeah.
The walk into a room and everybody talks like this because we're thinking our lines as we say them, which is fine and I respect it. But a lot of his jokes rely on him just walking in and like
Being loud.
swearing and yelling at people. And it's like, I get insult humor is great, but like what makes Will Ferrell a little funnier is like he can go from the angry guy and then his dumb character too, like the dumb shit he says.
Yeah.
Perfect sometimes.
Like
He
John
does
C.
have
Reilly.
he does have a good range of different.
John C. Reilly is the best of that type of
Yeah.
character, you know?
Yeah, I
Fucking
love.
Rules. And Kane is one of the greatest television shows ever made.
Wasn't that on Tim and Eric?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, check it out.
Love that shit, man. That was so funny.
Do you see the episode of Check It Out where it's on transportation and he gets on the boat and he's like, I'm gonna prattle out into the ocean, and he starts going out, and then the current takes him, and he's just going, Denny, I can't get back, help me, as he like drifts further into the ocean. And then in the next scene, it shows him, and he's like beat red, and he's like, I was in the sun too long. And it's just
Oh my
like,
God.
damn it, dude.
He's an Oscar-winning actor.
Oh my god, yeah,
Is he
yeah.
nominated or asked?
Didn't
I
he
think
win?
he won it.
Didn't he win for
For
Chicago?
Or Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
I think he won it.
Walk Hard is underrated.
Walk Hard's great.
Oh, I love that movie, dude. That shit is fucking hilarious.
You don't want none of this, stupid.
Not even
Turns
that.
all your bad feelings into good feelings.
When his brother shows up and he's like, oh, you all grew up, and he's like, yeah, that's what I'd look like if you didn't cut me in half with a fucking machete. Like that line is great. And he's like, yeah, well, it was your idea. And he was like, fuck you, Dewey. Fuck you. This should be my life.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those that went under the radar.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I saw it in an empty theater. That's how little people cared about it. But I was fucking.
No, I remember watching it on Netflix, wicked drunk, being like, God damn. And I remember I tried to date this girl, and I'm like, oh, you want to watch Walk Hard? Because this is when you had to get the DVDs shipped to you. And I
Oh,
didn't
through
have cable.
Netflix? Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't have cable, so it was one of the ones she's like, no, I don't want to watch that. It's insulting Johnny Cash. And I'm like,
Paying tribute to Johnny Cash.
Come
It's
on.
insulting music
It's not.
in general. It's funny as shit.
It's
but
not.
she wouldn't watch it because it was a spoof on Johnny Cash. And I remember getting very upset.
I'm pretty sure spoofs aren't making fun of the real people. It's just a funny take on that character.
It starts as a Johnny Cash spoof, but then remember when he starts doing acid and he's just copying the Beatles?
Yeah.
No. Who does he copy? That fucking asshole, John Denver.
Oh,
And
yeah.
everyone- And they have the press conference and they're like, people say you're ripping off John Denver. And he's like, well, maybe John Denver's ripping off me. Anyone think of that? That's his defense. Oh,
Oh my God. Either way, man, even if it was making fun of Johnny Cash, like everybody knows that Johnny Cash is awesome. Like it's just not like that's stupid.
I still can't believe Hurt is a cover song.
you didn't know that?
I
remember
didn't
finding
for a
out
long
again,
time. I
yeah.
didn't know that. I forgot.
I
about
like
it.
the original better now. I'm kidding.
Which wasn't it nine? It was Nine Inch
Nine Inch
Nails. Trent
Nails.
Reznor,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Trent Reznor.
yeah.
That man.
I remember when Johnny Cash.
Emo movement.
I remember when that video came out with Johnny Cash doing it. I was like, oh, that's so fucking cool.
Sometimes when I get really, really drunk, I watch that video and like tear up and just be
Oh my
like,
God, I remember when I used to do that.
I hate when I
Yeah.
get
You lame.
the lame drunk where you're like, man, I just want to watch something sad. And you're just sitting in your room in the dark in your underwear.
See, a lot of it was I would listen to Zero from Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, that's a great fucking
I love
song,
that
man.
song. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's good.
speaking of sad times, I got in this YouTube hole where I was watching VR chats of people talking about their terminal illness and how it's like, this is probably my last week on earth. And I wanted to come into VR chat and talk to people. And it was like, the whole time, each story was horrible.
Oh my
I got
God.
super sad, but I had to keep clicking the next video because I like doing that to myself, I guess.
Oh my
It was
God.
fucked up.
I think you fall down the rabbit hole of a lot of dark videos.
because I see one and I'm like, that was horrible, and then it's like,
Let me watch
even
another.
worse. You know, it's like this one will make like the video of the Santa Claus talking about the little kid dying in his arms. Woo! You know, like whoa, that
Oh
was
my
rough.
God.
God damn.
That's pretty rough.
911. I love listening to 911 phone calls where people are being murdered and stuff like that.
Oh,
I don't know. See what I mean by I'm a weird person?
I mean, yeah, but we still like you.
Told ya.
Somebody out there being like, I'm from Rhode Island. I feel
I
the
get
same
it.
way."
I get it.
I get it.
Just gonna try to contact
There
you,
was one girl who pretended to be like me about that stuff.
and you creeped her out too much.
Yeah, and then one day she was like, "Okay, you got to stop watching these people get executed by ISIS." And I was like, "But I like it. I don't know why."
So it was
Chris,
never
one
to,
day
like,
you're gonna find the woman that's like just as crazy about watching people getting executed by
I like
ISIS
watching.
as you
I like
are.
watching both sides. I like watching ISIS kill people and then ISIS get killed. It's fucking awesome.
See, I was never one to watch like the torture. What's the torture Olympics and all that stuff?
No, I don't like that stuff. That stuff sucks.
It's like the fucking crazy Asian guy just bashing his penis with a hammer.
Yeah, and it's like, what are
Oh
you doing?
my
Why are you doing
God.
that?
You never heard of that?
No.
Ugh.
Pain Olympics, dude.
Pain Olympics. Thank you.
Mm. Yeah, no, thank
fuck
you.
that.
I'm good, man.
I also saw.
I-
I was watching this like patchy helicopter footage, right, of these ISIS guys who like just like rolled into a village and killed everybody. So America was like, "Fuck you," and we sent one single Apache to kill like 40 people. And at one point, these two guys are running away, and they both stop and start praying. And the helicopter shoots one, and you see the second guy just go "fuck this" and stand up and run away. So I'd like to think that in that moment, like he's like, "I'm doing a holy war. God will protect me from this helicopter." And then he watches his buddy get blown up while praying, and he goes, "Oh my God, God isn't real. My whole life has been a waste. Everything I did was wrong." You know, like
Oh my God.
I wanted him to have that moment before he exploded. Like maybe I shouldn't have killed everybody. Fuck.
Damn, I done fucked up.
Yeah. Sorry.
It was this
that was
moment
dope.
that he had known that he fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Little testimonials. And at that moment, I realized maybe I shouldn't have joined them.
Maybe I should have become a religious extremist and just caused everybody problems.
I can't even imagine believing in something that hard to fucking go that hard on people.
You beat the shit out of people that don't like DBZ.
Yeah, but there's a reason.
That's true.
Goku's so cool.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Vegeta will be supreme soon. Just wait.
Just wait.
Dude, this new saga they're doing right now, guarantee Vegeta is going to be the master.
Did you read any of that Junji Ito that I told you to read?
Oh,
No.
what did you read? Fucking
No, I'm not
Ninja
gonna read-
Turtles,
Why?
Last Ronin.
Why would I read a book about Ninja Turtles? I am 30 years old.
Wait, is it like the rated R one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it's like a mature. It's like one of the turtles is the last one left, and he has to go on a revenge tour.
it's a mature story featuring characters from your childhood.
I don't know. That actually sounds really cool.
I guess. I don't know.
See, he's a
Come
fucking-
on. If there's like blood and shit and it's
Did you
Ninja
ever read,
Turtles, that's awesome.
He had like the first issue. I did.
I just don't like the Ninja Turtles. There, I said it.
Really?
I never thought they were that cool. I was a Power Rangers guy
Yeah, but why can't
Oh.
you like them both?
because
Why you gotta be that guy?
because I was like Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, Power Rangers.
I mean, I liked both honestly, but
I've seen every episode of Power Rangers up until the most current season. So fuck you guys.
that'd be actually really sad. Because
It's maybe not the current season, but definitely up there.
Damn, bro, I kind of am. It's my guilty pleasure.
It is my guilty pleasure. I love
actually
Sentai.
I didn't like the Power Rangers after like the second season.
Oh yeah,
like,
Once they changed the costumes and everything and changed the people, I stopped
gets-
watching
it
it.
gets
Yeah.
like good, bad, then it gets really good, and then it gets
That's 'cause
bad.
It was owned by one guy, and it got sold.
no,
and it got
it's-
sold again, got really bad. Then it got sold back to the guy.
Wait,
I
didn't
really
they
watched
didn't
the
they do
Netflix
wait, didn't they do like a new Power Rangers movie like last year or something?
Oh, the live,
2016.
it wasn't as bad as people say it was.
It was worse.
Mm.
I know.
It was worse.
It was so much worse. The weird Krispy Kreme ad tie-in
Yeah.
where like they're like, "Hey, let's all meet at Krispy Kreme," and that's where they have the conversation about being Power Rangers.
It was
And
like
then,
Man of Steel with Sears.
yeah, and then later in the movie, the Krispy Kreme gets destroyed, and they're like, "No, not Krispy Kreme donuts."
Now you will die.
Yeah, exactly. And
My
it's
God.
like, ugh, ugh, ugh. And then the whole movie is them like you keep waiting for them to transform, and they don't transform until the very end of the movie. And it was like, why did I sit through
What?
fucking? Yeah, exactly. Like I
It
just
was character development.
Yeah, but
Power Rangers.
it's
I wanna
yeah, the
see-
movie's based on the Power Rangers. Why wouldn't you have them change at least like halfway through the movie?
They,
And
they,
then,
they
like,
should
build
guys
up
just
to
don't
that?
understand filmmaking.
Chad?
show the people what they want. That's the first rule.
Yeah, come on.
Um.
You don't ever just like show them at the end of the movie. That's stupid.
So Power Rangers Time Force, right? That's like season 6 or so. Ends with them losing.
I remember hearing
Fucking
about that.
awesome. The Red Ranger sacrifices himself, and the main villain just fucking kills him, and he dies.
I
And
think
it's
that was
super-
when Sabian or whatever his name bought the rights
Saban.
back, so they made like a cool new season.
Yeah. so
Was
they
that
just-
actually like was that actually a good season?
It was a Power Rangers season, so it's like Power Rangers, but like the whole time
Trying
they're
to
like
say.
Yo, what does that
Fuck
mean?
Power Rangers, dude. All right. It's like it's not high art, right? But yeah, the whole season they're like trying to stop this guy from erasing time, and then like the final battle is like if we lose here, that's it, you know, and they lose, and that's it. It's fucking awesome.
They don't save the world.
They don't save the world.
Just like Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah.
Way better than Lord of the Rings.
It is. Dude, you don't say it. He catches that hammer.
I teared up when that little boy was given an axe.
And I teared up when Captain America said Avengers Assemble. And he held up the hammer. He's like, yes, I got this. And I teared up again when Thor's like, no, I get the big one.
Oh,
teared up
that's
with
right.
laughter. Let's undercut this serious moment with a quip because we can't be serious for more than
That
2
was
seconds.
great. Fuck you.
It's the best scene in the movie, probably.
So what would okay, so Chris, out of in your opinion, what was the best Power Rangers season
That-
to watch? If it's like if
Oh,
it
the
was
first
like
one.
oh, okay.
Because like this is the one I have the most nostalgia for. It's
Rita
also
Repulsa.
I like the Zuru Ranger costume.
She had
which is
the tits on her
original
head.
Power Rangers.
Hmm.
Yeah, I liked and Rita Repulsa, dude. You know what's funny is like they didn't bother getting a new lady. They just take the one from the Japanese show and dub over her mouth. That's why her mouth never matches the line she's speaking.
Oh my
She was
god.
horrifying when I was a kid.
She was, yeah.
Goldar's cool as shit.
Oh, Goldar and the new Power Rangers movie are so stupid.
I liked the big blue cat monster wearing gold armor with the sword, and instead they made him like living gold.
Yeah, he was just gold. They didn't add any other color to him.
He wasn't
And he
like
was like a giant.
yeah,
in the movie, you mean?
yeah, in
Yeah,
the
the
new
new
one.
one.
He didn't have like he wasn't like a weird space monster. He was just like a giant gold blob.
Yeah.
What
Sucked.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
My
was
God.
stupid. But then the Megazords came, so that made it all better. Remember?
Dude, remember when Rita makes the Green Ranger to go kill the Power Rangers?
Oh yeah, dude.
And then like Kimberly convinces him to be a good guy, but he still like hears Rita's voice in his head all the time and shit like that.
Remember when they needed Tommy back, so they made him the White Ranger?
Yeah.
And then he jumped out of a plane with a snowboard. And he fought the Ooze.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When I was a kid, that was one of the most hyped beginnings.
I
to a
saw that
movie.
movie in theaters, and I remember the scene where all the parents were gone and they're having a party, and I remember being like, one day I'm gonna party like that, like at that lame ass party where everyone's just drinking soda and eating pizza. I was like, that's my party.
In reality, when you get to that age, you're doing like
Hardcore
coke and
drugs,
just drinking and destroying your life.
waking up next to fat chicks and wanting to shoot yourself.
Oh
waking
yeah.
up 20 years later, and you're filming a
Podcast talking about waking up next to fat chicks.
My god.
Yeah. So Keith,
Yo.
are you a Kevin Smith fan?
I do like Kevin Smith, yeah.
Does it upset you to know that he is now becoming the biggest fake nerd in Hollywood?
I guess elaborate. What do you mean like by
I'm gonna put it this way.
He's always been a fake nerd.
I am one of the biggest Kevin Smith fans.
Kevin Smith
Mhm.
apologist.
I like Jersey Girl, okay? I thought it was a fine movie.
No, it was good.
Yoga
liked-
posers.
Yoga Hosers was trash. I
li-
like what's the whale or the
Tusk.
Tusk was really good.
I don't think I
Penn
ever watched
State was
that.
Great. You ever watched Tusk?
No.
I think it's on Netflix. You should just watch it.
Is it one of his earlier movies?
No, it's one of the newer ones when he made a horror movie.
Jason Long.
What?
Jason Long's in it, that classic trained actor.
You
Yeah,
know, I'm a
like-
Mac. That fucking douchebag.
Like
I've watched.
you more.
I love a lot of the older like Kevin Smith movies, like Mallrats, fucking
Okay.
Dogma.
Dogma's my favorite.
Do you know? Okay, real quick. Did you know like you can't fucking find Dogma
Yeah,
anywhere?
because of the Miramax bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah. Fucking what's his fucking perverted ass's name? Weinstein fucking took it off like everything.
Hey, listen, innocent until proven guilty. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's found guilty.
Oh.
I was gonna say.
No, but the cool thing about Kevin Smith is every dollar he makes off the Weinstein Company, he donates to like the Women's Foundation of Rape and all that stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
So.
Yeah.
He named his daughter after what he masturbates to. That always blows my mind.
Wait, what?
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. He has talked about on his show masturbating to pictures of Harley Quinn, and
Oh
he
my God.
named his daughter Harley Quinn Smith. You named your daughter after your masturbation material, dude. That's fucked up in so many ways.
That's very
Like
weird.
walking up to your daughter. Hey, Jenna Hayes.
What's up? Lesbian anal DP, you know?
Come here,
how
you little
basic
cream
that
pie.
I'm getting to the point where I have to put like 14 different words in the search bar. And, you know,
What are you looking for,
Namely,
Chris?
Boy walks in the college dorm room and ends up getting hazed.
it's not boy. No.
He's like, I won't go there.
And men.
Oh my God, bukkake is just not enough anymore. You know, you
Bukkake
just,
ain't enough. Blowbangs aren't fun no more.
yeah.
Ah.
You got to get creative now. You know, it's like
Secret time. Secret time. There was a little phase I had where I was into cat fight videos. The videos of chicks beating the shit out of each other naked.
Well, I like that, so.
I don't know why I got into it, and I was like, it's just fun to watch women hit each
You
other.
gotta
I
watch the
guess.
wrestling one where they wrestle each
The
other.
ultimate surrender.
Well, yeah, well, just
Dude, that Kink Factory, right? That made all that shit shut
It's like-
down.
why?
what's that?
I don't know, right
Did
now.
they get me too?
I think so.
It got me too.
The Kink Factory, they used to make all like the really artsy, like BDSM stuff. So it wasn't like creepy in some guy's basement being filmed on like a VHS camera. It was like
High
well,
production.
yeah, it's like well produced, and you knew the girl wanted to be there. You know,
I mean, I signed a bad contract, but at least it's well produced.
that's the craziest thing about pornography. Sometimes you're watching it and you're like, she's not comfortable, right? Like you're like, this isn't good.
Yeah, it's like Perfect Blue.
Yeah,
You find yourself in a situation where
you're in over
maybe
here.
this wasn't worth the extra $500.
Yeah.
Now, see, I've been waiting to be approached on the street by a stranger with hundreds of dollars to be like, I want to use your holes. And I'm like,
I want to use your holes.
I'd be like, all right, let's go.
Let's go.
You okay, dude?
Chad's dying. He can't breathe. Get the inhaler.
And we don't edit this one, so that's staying in.
And scene.
My God.
You know, I mean, you got holes. You got to use them for something.
Right? What's the bare minimum you would take? Like money wise, not inches.
Money wise, not inches.
Kevin Smith, do you want to explain why he's a fake nerd?
Because
Other than
he's just
just
a
the
fake nerd,
revelation of
dude.
the He-Man stuff.
Well, the He-Man stuff, but like he's always just been kind of like that show Comic Book Man he had.
I like that show.
Yeah, but
alright.
everything he offered, every piece of information was very surface level. It was like they'd be like, I have this Batman and Robin comic, and then it would do like the testimonials, and Kevin Smith would be like, Robin is Batman's sidekick, and then it would cut to the other two who would tell you specific issues and dates and stuff like that. And it was super obvious that Kevin Smith portrays himself to be a nerd, but is like surface level, which is fine. But then he goes around talking like he knows everything, and he got to write a comic book
Hey,
and stuff
Daredevil
like that.
comic was good.
Okay.
And he had the Spider-Man one he never finished. Spider-Man.
Was it better than Wade's Daredevil?
Yeah, dude.
No.
Better than Mark Miller's. Better than Bendis's.
Maybe better than Bendis's. but-
Bendis was one that started the Great Daredevil.
Yeah, true. I like Man with
That
No
was when
Fear.
Bendis was good.
Back when Bendis gave a shit.
When he wasn't like, I'm gonna tell everybody Superman's Clark Kent.
I hate what he did to my Superman.
Gone
That's
now, it's
stupid.
okay.
Yeah.
That's really why they did Reaper.
But yeah, so with this He-Man thing, right? This new He-Man anime coming out, Kevin Smith has been walking around being like,
I always say Kevin James.
I know, I hate them both. Kevin Smith keeps walking.
I thought you liked Kevin James.
I liked him on King of Queens, but then once he got like tight with Adam Sandler, he became one of them.
I always enjoyed his stand-up.
Yeah, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff is pretty good. But so anyway, Kevin Smith gets like in front of all these press junkets. He's talking about like, oh man, you're not a real nerd if you don't like He-Man. He-Man's the shit. He-Man made up all my childhood. And then someone dug up some old footage from Comic Book Men where he says, I don't like He-Man. I think it's stupid. You know,
It was
like,
basically in the thing. Kevin Smith was like, "Yeah, I never really dug He-Man.
Yeah,
he
never
was always
into it.
there. Like,
never into it.
but it was not what I was into.
But then
Now they're showing him
flash
like,
forward.
yeah, He-Man.
I used to watch it
Oh my
every
God.
day, and he's like, I watched it every day in 1982, and it's like He-Man came out in 1984, so like,
Wow.
you know, it's like you're such a grifter. I think is the correct term.
It's because he knows he's gonna make a bunch of money off of it,
Well,
so he's gonna back it. and-
That's the thing. Like, he is the best opportunist in this day and time.
He's
and-
like the physical form of the Big Bang Theory, like the concept of the Big Bang Theory. Like, let's just take whatever nerds talk about and make it a family sitcom, you know, but not actually know anything about what the nerds are talking about.
Right.
Clerks is really good.
Clerks was really good.
I do like Clerks. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it was bad. It was good. Who else is like that? Like Bill Cosby. Like, I fucking hate that guy, but Cosby Show was awesome.
Ghost
But he
Rider.
did sell a shit ton of Jello.
Yeah, it did.
Hi guys, you want some Jello?
I told my grandfather that he was the white Bill Cosby, and he was so offended because he's racist. But now I'm looking back on it, maybe he knew something I didn't know, you know?
Yeah, probably.
Because he was,
Supposedly everybody knew.
everybody knew.
How fucked is that? That, like, you're a comedian, you're like, I'm not gonna be the one to break this.
Well, it's the same with Weinstein, you know? Like, everybody knew, but everybody wanted to keep working, so Hollywood sucks.
Yeah, man.
The only hero left is Mel Gibson.
Clinton.
But
Won't back down in China.
yeah, true.
He's one of the strongest more against China.
More people should be against China, not the Chinese people.
They're
We
government.
always
Their government.
Like I
yeah.
say, I love Chinese food. I love their culture.
You like American Chinese food. Don't say you like
Well,
Chinese.
I go to Seven Moons sometimes.
Whoa,
7
dude.
moons. Ooh.
Yeah, I Pagoda Inn, bro. I'm there like once a week.
Dude, I wish.
They're redoing their kitchen
Why?
because they got time.
Because they got time.
They're gonna redo their kitchen, which means the food's only gonna go up in quality.
Yeah,
Damn
I
right.
hope.
I hope so.
Because they're the best.
Like little Chinese restaurant in North Kingstown that people travel from all over Rhode Island to go to.
Really?
Yeah,
The Chinese food has gone downhill over the past like 10 years.
because like I don't know, it's just the same three things just mixed differently together. It's always some sort of noodle with some sort of meat and brown sauce with water chestnuts and like bean sprouts. Like it's pretty much almost all Chinese food. It's kind of like Mexican food. Like real Mexican food is not American Mexican food. Real
No.
Chinese food is not American Chinese food. Like I don't want to eat bugs and like chicken feet and starfish and stuff like that. Chinese food can stay in China. You know? I don't want to deal with that shit. I got issues already, man.
Yeah.
But what's better than eating what's better than eating a starfish when you bite it off and then it just regrows back, so you just have regenerative
Uh,
food?
I feel so bad after
No?
a while.
It's just me.
Like being able to maintain yourself on a starfish, or you just eat a leg a day and just grows back next morning. You're like, "Yum."
Poor starfish.
Poor starfish, man. Yeah.
Imagine having to live your life as food and you're just like, stop regenerating, just kill me.
Kill me.
Just fucking
God,
kill me
why?
already.
Do you think ants have a religious experience when you step over them?
I think they're probably just always living in a constant fear.
But like, imagine being that small and something as big as us just like completely goes over you, like just barely over you, and it's so big, the shadow is so huge, and like kicking up dust and wind and dirt and rocks. You'd be like, yeah, that was God, I think, you know? I don't know. I was thinking about that today. I think
You just love ants, though.
yeah. Fucking love ants.
They're
There's ants
cool.
on my porch. I gotta spray them.
No.
I'm gonna take out your family, Chris. That
Fucking-
whole
there's
family
so-
of ants living out. in
I watched-
Chris's.
3 tribes of ants cut an earthworm into 3 equal pieces, and then each one took it back to their nest. It was like crazy to watch, and they did
That
it in
is
like
crazy.
5 minutes.
That is
Check it
crazy.
out first.
Yeah, he was trying to like writhe and stuff, and then they got him in a straight line, and then they just went, and then
That's
Fucking
crazy.
gnarly.
ants are super cool.
We're lucky. Imagine being in constant fear of getting killed.
I am. What are you fucking talking about? Aren't you? Isn't everybody?
I just live it one day at a time, you know, man. That's all you can do.
Keeps no stab to the computer.
Not bad. Like, what if the fucking Safeway truck just blasts
Told
through
you
your
we-
house and
I
kills
told you, Chris, we were living in a simulation.
Yeah, right. Like,
Gah!
that'd suck. I'd be so disappointed.
Getting stabbed through a computer screen.
Wait, did I ever ask you the possum question, Keith?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It's a hypothetical. So, what would you do if you were walking through the woods and you stumbled upon a dead possum buzzing with flies? Would you get closer to it or would you leave it be?
I'd probably leave it be.
Okay, for the sake of the story, you're going to get closer to it.
Okay.
So, you walk up to it, and the closer you get, you get really close for some reason, and you're looking at it, and then you notice the flies aren't flies at all. They're tiny witches on tiny brooms, and they're swirling around the dead possum, pointing and laughing. And then they all notice you, scream, and fly away. Do you tell anybody what you saw?
Probably not.
Yeah, you can't. You're
No.
like,
How
that
do you
would-
explain that to somebody?
it would ruin my life.
I would tell you guys.
But we'd be like, oh, Chad, whatever. But you'd be like, no, it was real. I saw
Chad,
it."
how
It's
much
like,
weed did you
"Whatever."
smoke today?
Yeah. But like something like that I'd be like, okay,
But-
well, if that's real, like what the fuck else is it? Like
I think I would have to tell somebody.
I'd tell
I'd tell
you.
you.
Yeah.
Well,
But then it'd be like, you'd be like, whatever, man. Then I'd be like, no, you fucking asshole. It's fucking real.
It's fucking real, man.
that's when I call.
Fucking game over, man.
Therapy.
Game over.
Wait, go black. It's happening.
Code Black, he snapped. Like Born Identity, but lazier.
Yeah. Code Brown. He shot himself.
Dude, Code Brown, when I worked at the zoo, was when a lethal animal got out. I always
Really?
thought that was funny because it's like you're shitting your pants. Like if the snow leopard got out, it's a Code Brown.
Oh God. We actually it's not like an official thing, but we made it an official thing at my I work at a cancer center, and we call it a Code Brown when a patient has like a really bad accident in the bathroom. Like, Code Brown, whose turn is it? Nah, man, not me.
Fuck that shit, man.
Yeah.
Imagine having to clean that up.
Yeah, no way, man.
I could never be a Sammy. The stuff Patty tells me.
We also have this other we have this guy that comes in who's in like a wheelchair. Guy, like, oh, he's so gross, dude. Like, he hits on women all the time. He's even weird with dudes. Like, it's
Just
just
like
he's
my
just
kind of guy.
creepy as fuck. No, like one day, one of the nurses goes in the bathroom to help him. Like, he always has to find an excuse to have a person come into the bathroom with him. And he hands over, like, it was like his cell phone or a remote or something like that, and like gives it to her. And she was like, he's like, hold this for me. And she goes, okay. So then he goes to the bathroom, does his business or whatever. You know, she has to pull his pants up because he's that lazy. And then she hands him back the remote, and then he shoves it back in his pants.
Sick.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I get exactly what he's doing. He's dying of cancer. He's like, I'm gonna just be a pervert. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude,
I respect it, but it sucks when it
I
happens to you.
respect it.
Did you ever hear about that big old fat guy that went on like a Malaysian airplane ride
Oh,
and he made the lady wipe his ass? And,
Yeah,
like,
that was a big. He did that a lot.
and like he would moan the whole time it was happening because like that's his fetish is to like get
Oh,
shit
gross.
all
Oh, he
over.
actually got banned from the airplane.
Yeah, well,
because
they
he would do
banned
that
him,
all
yeah.
the time.
That's so
Fucking
nasty.
creep.
So
Imagine,
creepy.
like, my goal in life is to never be that lonely.
Mine too.
Me too.
I don't mind. My goal is to not end up like Chris Chan. That's my fucking goal.
Like who?
The crazy autistic guy that I show you videos of. You never heard of
The guy who have the shirt.
the Sonic Chew medallion? And he's like, greetings and salutations, internet world.
Oh my god.
And then by the end of it, he's like, and then his dad comes in and he's like, Chris, stop yelling at the computer. He's like, I'm not yelling. And he goes, I told you to delete all those videos. And then he goes, I'm working on it. In like the
Oh my god. What the fuck?
working on it.
Did you guys hear about who's the guy who plays Falcon?
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony.
Oh
Mackie.
yeah, Anthony Mackie.
He's in
Yep.
trouble now because he had to go out there and be like, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier aren't gay together. They're just
Oh, I
friends."
saw that article
got in
today.
trouble
Actually,
about
yeah.
it.
It's the same argument with Sam and Frodo. It's like, dude, why can't men be friends on screen? Like, if you think they're gay, that's you projecting your own like homosexuality onto them, I guess.
I'm trying to get my
know?
camera to focus.
That's what it's got to be.
Yeah.
Because like, why else would you think they're gay unless you're gay?
Why can't two bros just like
Why
hold
can't-
hands?
It's fine. Sam and
I
in the
know.
book, Sam and Frodo hold hands, but then again, they're hobbits in Mordor, where there's like monsters and everything all
I think
around
they're
them.
just segregating their relationship. They're
Mhm.
trying to be like, hobbits shouldn't act like that.
Or maybe it's like if we hold hands, we won't lose each other in this horrible, horrible place.
If we were lost in the woods, I'd hold your hand.
I mean, I'd have to hold yours, like physically and metaphorically, because you'd be completely useless. It'd be all up to me.
Oh my
Dad, do you
god.
think you can get a shelter built?
I can do it. I'm good at knocking things down. I knock them down, you build it.
See, here's the thing, though. I was like,
Perfect team.
can you build a shelter? And you're like, I'm good at knocking things down. No, you're not good at building a shelter, is what you're telling me.
I can figure it out. It might take a day. I could last. I don't think I could last on Survivor.
I'd starve to death. Like I could find water, and
You just wouldn't eat the shit they give you.
I wouldn't eat the bugs and stuff.
You just be like, rice, thank God.
And then rice has no nutrition, so I just fucking die.
I don't know what my camera's doing. It's being weird.
Another weird YouTube hole I got stuck in was like little mini documentaries on survivors from the show Survivor, like character studies on each contestant.
Why?
I
Did
don't
you
know.
watch the show?
No, I've never seen an episode. But I watched one about this guy named, I forget his name,
Richard?
Ralph or something. I don't know. He was super into being a pirate, and I was like, this guy's fun. That was my takeaway.
What would you rather go on, Survivor or Big Brother?
I don't know what either. I guess Big Brother because you're not dying, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't know what Big Brother is though.
I don't know what Big Brother
Big
is.
Brother is where they lock you and a bunch of other people in a house,
Oh,
and it's all just like
And it's a
mental
battle to the death.
manipulation. It's like who can manipulate their way to be the most popular one to stay.
I think I'd do really good on day one, and then everyone would be like, he's really good at manipulating people, and then they just vote me out. Would you rather do Hell's Kitchen or Chopped?
Chop.
Chopped.
See, I think I could do Hell's Kitchen.
Too long.
Too much of a
Too
commitment.
long. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but like, what if you get stuff you've never seen before in Chopped, and like Gordon Ramsay isn't there to teach you how to use it, so you're just like,
You just get yelled at so much in MasterChef.
yeah, but you could just be like, stop.
The new season now, it's brutal.
What if has anyone ever just gone, stop it, and like
Give me a second.
jumped up and down and been like, stop?
Yo, bro, you watching the new season?
Of what?
Hell's Kitchen.
No.
Loser. The guys are so bad. They were so bad. They literally
Oh, there we
switched
go.
and just merged teams. They're like boys, girls here, there. It's pretty
Boys and
pathetic.
girls everywhere, dude.
Segregate. Initiate.
That's from Black Dynamite.
I don't know.
I need to
Oh,
watch
that's
that
good.
movie again.
Oh my god. I did walk in on it was just on TV and I happened to walk by and they're like celebrity guest Chris Angel. And I was
Yeah.
like, it's like that fucker's still alive. Nobody's killed him.
Seriously?
Awful, dude.
Yeah, and he's
Him
like
and his like wife.
he's like normal looking now. It's like, where's your eyeliner, you fucking loser?
It's like
Oh my
only on
God.
the stage.
I hated
That's so
Chris
weird.
Angel.
I hated him too.
I
You know
don't
what they
like
should bring back?
Stuff.
You know what they should bring back?
What?
Celebrity deathmatch.
Celebrity
are.
Deathmatch? Oh boy.
They are bringing it back.
And it's gonna have all the sensibilities of 2020,
Are you serious?
probably.
No, I am totally serious about it coming back. They also brought back Crank Yankers.
Yeah,
What?
but now you see the comedian like picture
Yeah,
in
that's
picture.
stupid.
Like the whole point is watching the puppets do it. Why am I watching that?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
shows
that's
like
weird.
the comedian in the top right, and it's just like
You know what I wish they'd bring back? Shorties watching Shorties.
that was good.
Oh
Shorties-
yeah.
That show was awesome. It's
That
how
is
I
really cool.
That was one with the stand-up comedians that would animate.
and they would
it,
it was the first time I heard a Dane Cook joke, and I'd never heard Dane Cook before, and I was like, this guy's fucking hysterical. And then I like researched it, and I was like, all right, he's not that funny. But it was like the one where he talks about like he wants a pet monkey, but he doesn't want it trained, so every time he comes home, it's a battle to the death. You know, he wants to kick open the door and go monkey, and then see the monkey across the room like, come to me, and then they just battle. I was like, that's fucking, and they animated it, so it's like a man sword fighting with a chimpanzee.
Dan Cook was the perfect I'm in high school comedian.
He was the first social media comedian.
Yeah. No, yeah, Tosh.
No, I mean like he was the first comedian to use social media.
Really?
Yeah, he got really into MySpace, and his thing is if you send him a message, no matter what time of the day it was, he'd reply to you. So like his whole thing was like networking. So everyone was like, dude, you can just talk to Dan Cook. And then his jokes are real basic, but everyone's gonna go see him because they all know him.
Yeah.
Genius strategy.
That is really
You can't
genius,
hate
yeah.
the guy. Like, sure, he's annoying, but he fucking figured it out.
I actually listened to him on a podcast. He's actually like kind of a really
When
nice
when
guy.
he's not doing his shtick, he's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Like Larry the Cable Guy, apparently.
Fuck that guy, dude.
When he's not doing his Larry the Cable Guy character, apparently he's just a nice guy
I would imagine, but
from Connecticut.
yeah, he I hated that. Well, you know you're a redneck.
That's Foxworthy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched it. It was all terrible.
The only good one of that was
Yeah, we always drinking.
Cigar. Yeah.
I forget his name.
Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys never seen Garth Marenghi?
I was just gonna talk.
Wait, when
about
is
Skittles.
I'm trying to look up this celebrity deathmatch thing, Chad. When
Yeah.
when is it supposed to come out?
Why he's peeing? I'll look it up.
And I'm not like seeing anything current.
Hold your hot dogs, boy. God, this website's awful. Oh, that's from 2018. Celebrity Deathmatch reboot and works at MTV Studios with Ice Cube set the star.
Really?
Yeah. That was 2018.
So maybe they're still working on it, or it's not being worked on anymore.
Shut up, Chris.
I just thought it's something funny.
It's appropriate.
Maybe. Would you let a sex pervert remove one of your testicles so he can jerk off if he gave you every Avengers Funko Pop?
No.
But dude, the Hulk is bigger than the rest.
I fucking hate you.
Do you collect do you collect Funko Pops?
No, God,
Chad?
no.
No, he fucking hates Funko Pops.
Because like, if you're gonna buy a
okay.
bottle, buy something like this. That's neat.
Yeah.
Or like
That
the
is cool.
Ash, or the Daredevil. Like buy that.
But they're just
I
so
had-
cute.
I had the smaller action figure of that Ash with the chainsaw
Yeah,
and the shotgun and everything. That's
it's
just so
just
cool.
like the Funko. They're so boring looking, and
They
they're all
are.
the same.
Well, their uniform, they're adorable.
Are they
They're
though,
adorable.
Chad? Are
They're
they really?
adorkable.
Adorable.
A dark ball. Oh my god.
Um,
It's new
Fucking
nerds,
stupid, Chad. You admit
Those
it.
fucking Funko
Fucking
guys are
dumb.
geniuses, man.
oh yeah,
They're
they just
so rich.
they
right now.
saw the amiibo and went, we can fucking capitalize on this.
Yeah.
Skylanders too. That's
I
just-
guess.
Poor Spyro.
I know you got done dirty.
Mm.
I still have my copy of Spyro 1, and it runs at a smooth 30 frames per second with no drop, which is
Nice.
amazing for a game from that time.
I remember
Yeah,
I
that's
used
true.
to have the demo disc with the first level of Spyro, and that's
Oh
all I
yeah,
got.
dude.
Spyro.
Yeah, we had those too.
I miss demo discs.
Remember when like
I
you were
know.
in a Nintendo club and they used to send you like a VHS with like game trailers and occasionally you'd get like demos and stuff.
I was never part of the Nintendo club. I think they called it PlayStation Underground.
Yeah,
something like
PlayStation
that.
Underground. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was part of. So I would get like the PlayStation demo discs.
I used to just go to Barnes and Noble as a kid, and I would just take the demo discs out of the magazine and just fucking leave.
You're that asshole. Oh my god. 'Cause
I was like, I'm
bought
not
a
paying for a fucking magazine just so
Yeah,
I
but
can
I
get a
like to-
goddamn demo disc.
My
This should
grandma
be
bought
free.
me one, and I was like, well, because like I don't care about gaming magazines, because like, what am I gonna do? Read an article about something I already know? But I was like, it's got a demo disc in it. And then when I opened
I
it
mean,
up,
I did eventually read them. Yeah.
I opened them up, and there was no demo disc, and I was like, some rapscallion.
Holy fuck, his name was Keitha.
It's probably this motherfucker here. I actually traveled into the future to find that information, and then I went back as a kid
The first
just to
CD
fucking piss off Chris.
I didn't own this CD, my older brother did, but like the first music CD we ever got, we bought a Sega Genesis game. And when we opened it up, there was like a burnt CD in it with no label. And we were
Mm.
like, what the fuck is this? And it was like this weird mixtape of all these terrible songs. But it like formed our taste in music. There's this weird, like, I think they're called like the Brooklyn Boys or something like that. And they were like rapping like super Italian, talking about like pizza pie that my ma used to make and stuff like that. And they were like really aggressive about it. And I sometimes that song plays in my head. Forget where I was going with that story.
Sounds amazing. though.
Spaghetti. Then we went to go see the Yeti, and then we
Yeah, but it's
spaghetti.
like Andrew's definitely played the song for you. He remembers it still.
My favorite demo disc was I had the Spyro and I had WWE Warzone, WWF Warzone, where you could play as like Stone Cold and like a few other wrestlers. I'm like, that's all I need, bro. A story mode.
I had the one that I liked the most, had the first Armored Core, fucking Blasto, what was the other one? Gex, the Gecko, and
Oh yeah,
the
Gex was
second one,
awesome.
not the side-scrolling one, and
The more like the 3D platformer.
yeah, the 3D platforming one. There was
I think it was Enter the Gecko because that one was
Yeah.
on N64.
and it had a demo for the first level of Parappa the Rappa.
Yes.
So I never played that game, but I played the shit out of the first level of that demo.
yeah, dude.
Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you want to beat me, you'll
No, the rhyme.
you'll
Didn't-
find it hard or something. I don't know.
I could be mistaken, but didn't they do like a newer Parappa the Rappa game recently? Like in the last
heard it-
4 years ago, I think.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
remade it. They did, HD remakes of all the games we grew up with are a thing now, and apparently
Yeah.
it just wasn't very good.
That's a shame.
Although I heard the new Ratchet and Clank is supposed to be really good.
Oh,
I
Rift
heard it
Apart.
actually was really
It
good.
looks really good. Yeah.
It looks super pretty, and all the cutscenes are in engine, so like you get cosmetics.
And Jack and Daxter's in it.
Yeah,
Really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
God, I
That's
need a new
awesome.
Jack and Daxter game, man.
I
That'd be-
thought it was okay.
I love those games.
I played the first one. That's it though. So
Yeah, I think I only played the
The
first
first one and then the second and third one are totally different games. The first one's more of a traditional platformer. Then the second and third one, you get like vehicles, guns. And
yeah.
everything. And it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
dark and brooding.
I would love to see them. I
How
would
I
love to
felt.
see another what is it?
Soul Reaver.
Tomba.
Oh, well, yeah, like Legacy of Kain would be fucking awesome. Yeah, those
That'd be
games are
cool.
awesome.
Or Vampire the Masquerades.
Well, I know they're working on Bloodline. Yeah, Vampire the Masquerades Bloodlines 2, I think is supposed to come out next year.
Yeah, I heard about it, but then I haven't heard anything recently, and that
And then I don't know if you saw this, but at E3 they announced it was like what was it? It was called like Vampire the Masquerades, like blood something, blood turn or whatever, and it's supposed to be a fucking battle royale game. Like, what? Okay, can we just
yeah,
can we just not now? Like, this is just getting ridiculous.
that game was more of like text, like dialogue heavy, like
RPG.
yeah, like battle royale.
Okay, yeah. Like you have like a Final Fantasy VII battle royale game that's fucking mobile, first
That
soldier.
Stupid as shit.
Super fucking dumb. And now you have a fucking Vampire Masquerade RPG game turned fucking battle royale.
Oh,
There was a couple vampire games that were going on.
I think vampires might be coming back. As whatever gets rid
Oh.
of heroes, I'm all for. So
Yeah,
love
there
vampires.
was another game that they didn't show any gameplay, but it looked like it was going to be sort of like a Left 4 Dead style vampire game.
Isn't it the one that the guys who made Left 4 Dead are making? Is that the one you're thinking of?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I like how in your tone of voice you're asking a serious question, but it comes off.
It comes up as a
like...
dick just because that's how my voice is.
No,
I
didn't realize it was the same team.
Yeah, it's not like 100% the same team, but it's like the minds, like the guy, like the lead programmer and stuff like that.
Okay, some of the guys from
it's like
that
I
team,
think they wanted to make Left 4 Dead 3, and Valve is just like no. So
well,
like,
they have
fine.
they have the new Left 4 Dead Back 4 Blood, which is coming out.
Yeah,
soon.
so maybe they had like creative differences and went, we're just gonna go make our own. That's exactly the same.
I'm excited for this game.
Yeah, this game.
Oh, that's right, dude. Oh, I fucking forgot about this. Is it? And it's gonna be like co-op, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be
make the Friday the 13th game.
No, it's gonna be like Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
I was like that.
But it looks less like horror, like survival horror, and more like Left 4 Dead or
like fucking the Friday the 13th was a hide and seek game where you could win by just waiting the clock down, whereas Dead by Daylight is like you have to do 4 objectives and then you get to escape. This is also like that where you have to like cleanse 4 areas and then you can kill the big boss.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, see, like you're going to cleanse the areas.
And you could play as a Deadite too, which is cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so it's like I think it's made by the same team that made Evolve. I don't know if you guys played Evolve.
I did a little bit, yeah.
It was okay. It
wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be.
I think they have like every character pretty much.
Yeah.
That's his fucking sister from the first movie.
That's right, yeah. And they got Henry the Red.
That's who I want to play as.
Henry the Red.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, he was fucking awesome. They call me Henry the Red.
I guess like the zombies are just kind of roaming the open world, and then you as the villain can like pick to take over a zombie.
Yeah, like if one's gonna die, you form to the
or not even if you're gonna die. Like I think you have like and this is just pure speculation how I would do it if I was a dev. When you're the villain, you have like an overhead view of the map where you're watching things and you like set like did you play the Resident Evil 3 remake multiplayer?
No.
I know it's super specific. But it was like 4 survivors in like an area,
cool
and then they called it the mastermind. And what he would do is he would play cards that would place zombies in your path.
That's cool.
Or like behind corners and stuff like that. And he got the one card where he could take over one of the enemies, like the dog or the zombie or like the Titan or something. And I was like that's a really good idea, but like the engine sucked and the netcode sucked, and it was like borderline unplayable because I was only kids in Japan were playing. So like no communication, no team communication.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably gonna be when we start doing Let's Plays. With the Evil Dead game.
Play Elden Ring.
That'd be cool shit.
We'll be the first Let's Play channel to 24-hour Elden Ring. That George R.R. Martin.
That was cool. Did you see that one? The George R.R. Martin Demon Souls game?
Yeah, it looks really cool. I think this is gonna be interesting because it's gonna be like the first open world sort of one that they've done.
Yeah.
I hope the combat's a little easier.
I hope it's
Like,
not.
suck.
I hope it's hard. Because there's nothing better than
Demon
like
Souls turned me off so hard, but I just kept going into hell.
Demon Souls is rough.
I heard the new one is a little bit easier though.
Yeah, a lot of the players that grew up with Demon Souls are complaining that the remake is too easy. So
I mean, the original one was incredibly hard though because of the
Yeah.
timing and everything.
it was borderline impossible. The controls sucked. There was barely any direction. You had no idea what the fuck was happening.
Yeah,
Right.
Once I died, like I went forward and I died, and I'm like, I kept going. I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
Like I think it hit its stride with Dark Souls.
Mm.
Just in the terms of like the jank was there, but it wasn't game breaking jank.
Yeah.
Like once you figured out rolling and iframes and stuff like that, it just became a different game.
Mm.
Yeah.
That moment in Dark Souls, the first time like you realize you're getting good, like you're figuring it out, you're getting good. And then you fight Svan Ornstein and you're like, come on, man, I thought I had this fucking game figured out. And then it's back to relearning how to play the game now.
Yeah. You should watch there's this group of like New Zealander guys that do like gaming skits and shit called Viva La Dirt League. And they do like it's called Souls Logic. And it's basically like making fun of how hard Dark Souls is. And the guy's like, okay, he like pokes the message on the ground with his sword, and then he like goes forward and like gets stabbed in the back. It's like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
The worst is you see the bonfire, get to the fucking bonfire, and you fight your way to the bonfire and you go to light it so you have the checkpoint, and then it says enemy invaded and the bonfire goes out and you can't use it until you beat the guy.
Oh,
And then you're
yeah.
like, why, man? So you quickly hit the PS button, go to messages, just be like, please leave, please leave, please leave. And then he sends back no LOL, and you're like, no,
Fuck.
no.
Yeah, there was a scene in that like skit or whatever. He's like, I know the art of the roly poly. And he's like, and the guy's like, I invented the roly poly, and he starts like fucking like rolling around him and shit.
Dude,
and then sneaks up behind him and stabs him in the back.
There was this armor set called Havel's Armor, and it's the heaviest armor in the game, and it has the highest defense. And then you could get this ring that allowed you to do cartwheels instead of the roll. And if you built your endurance right, you could wear Havel's chest plate and helmet, but not his gloves and his pants, and still do the light roll, so the cartwheel. So you would get like flipping Havels that would just like just come up to you like full speed, and like you can hit them full force with like a chaos fucking Zweihander, and it does like no damage. So you're like, oh, I have the best weapon in the game and I can't fucking hurt you and you're way faster than me? Like, oh, fuck. And then he hits you in the back with like the fucking, what do they call it? That gold tracer fucking dagger.
Oh, yeah.
DLC.
Yeah.
And then Giant Dad. That's what I built. Mask of the Father, Giant's Armor, Zweihander. The legend never dies.
That's awesome.
That's what you send to people when you kill them. It's like a thing with the Giant Dad community.
Speaking of video games, have you looked into the Unreal 5 engine?
No, not recently, no.
Oh boy, we got to show you a little bit of the Unreal 5 engine.
Does it look good?
It's gonna change things.
Ooh.
It's gonna change things. Its particle effects are insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, the Unreal Engine has always been like really impressive.
Yeah.
You know, all like the tech demos that they do have always been really interesting.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, this is what it looks fucking crazy, right, dude? So that's like
God.
how it generates like terrain, and then it winds up looking like that.
Is it because of Pride Month?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
look
like
at that.
Photorealistic. What the fuck?
And then it tells you like, you know, how you can script movements and stuff like that way easier.
Wow.
I wish you were smart enough to make something on this.
They're gonna make like movies using this, I think.
Oh yeah, dude. I think with like Mandalorian and stuff like that, they actually used video game engines and VR headsets to film some of the stuff.
It's good. That's where it's heading.
Yeah.
And it's
which is like it's surprising that they haven't done that until now. Like,
well, they would do the way they did it was they would film. They had a set, and they would have the actors act on it, but then everything around the set
Right,
was
you
all
probably should-
Unreal
Right.
Engine 5.
Yeah.
This before we get demonetized. But yeah, like look at the lighting effects and stuff.
Well, I did remember seeing this. This was for like the PlayStation 5 hardware and stuff.
Yeah. Do the box
This one we
fight,
could
yeah,
probably do, right?
maybe.
This was just some dude making it, wasn't it?
No, this was
This is part of that game.
the final boss fight for the engine demo.
That looks so cool.
That is cool as shit.
Do when he shoots the laser, because I want to show him the particle effects. Look at that.
Holy
You
shit.
see like how like it comes up and off and like the little bits of magma and shit. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good.
Damn.
I can't wait for like I don't know, the next Call of Duty to be on Unreal. I don't know.
Come on, you couldn't think of anything better than Call of
Dude,
Duty.
I like Call of Duties. I like that. I'm so excited for the new Battlefield, and I know
I am
it-
excited for the new Battlefield. I do like Battlefield games. I'm not big into
This is
Call
what's
of Duty.
this is some random dude just made a Superman thing in the Unreal Engine.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. No, I think it's 440 or 480 no matter what.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I want supposedly Rockstar's again making a Superman game.
That's what I've heard like the last couple of years, but I don't know. I would love to
Rumor
see
died a
them.
while ago, but then all of a sudden, like this week, I think rumors have been brought back up about it.
The problem with Superman is you can't do a game with him. You know, he's too powerful, and the villains to
is.
fight are too powerful. And the only reason that Metropolis isn't a smoldering crater is because of comic book plot armor.
Plot
Otherwise,
armor.
you know, like we can't blow up Metropolis, all right? And they're like, okay, well, I guess the villain doesn't blow up Metropolis. It's like,
Honestly-
why wouldn't Darkseid just show up and shoot a laser through Earth?
Yeah.
You know, like why wouldn't he just do that?
Honestly, like
Plot
if
armor.
I were to see Rocksteady do like another DC game instead of Batman, I would like to see like either Arrow, like Green Arrow.
You said Rocksteady. I thought you guys said Rockstar.
I said Rockstar.
I was like, they're
Oh,
making a
yeah, he said
GTA
Rockstar.
Superman game. I was like, that'd be
What?
So fucking cool.
Yeah, I would love to. I think it would be cool to see them do something similar, like because like Green Arrow has gadgets and shit. Like I think that they could make that work really well.
I want a Green Lantern game.
I wouldn't.
I was thinking that too. Like Green Lantern, I think would be cool.
in the style of Shadows of Mordor with Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
instead of like gaining more wraith powers, you gain more like ring knowledge. You can make different constructs and stuff like that.
dude, that would be sick. Yeah,
It's never gonna happen.
Never
We're
gonna
lucky if we get a fucking movie.
I know.
yeah. I think either that, yeah, Green Lantern, I think would be really cool. I would love to see like a Flash game, but you know,
They made one, or they attempted to make one. I
did
think.
they?
Forget who was making it.
I don't know.
Silver, I think maybe back before Deep Silver went under, and the
I think
concept.
they're just Deep Silver. I think is just a publishing company now.
Yeah. Well, they got bought by EA, right?
Yeah, I think
And
so.
And then swallowed and torn apart, and all that's left is the name. They
Yeah,
were making it. They had like an engine and like a model test that you can find on the internet for the Flash game. And I think it was supposed to come out for the GameCube. And it was like it was okay. But the
Yeah.
concept of a Flash game is super hard to do.
it is. Yeah, I know it is. It is kind of complicated, but
It's like Batman is easy because he's just gadgets and punching. Like Green Arrow would be easy because he's just shooting bows and gadgets and punching.
Right.
Booster Gold would be fun, but you'd have to play it comedic like the Deadpool game.
yeah, either that
Is
or
Deadpool
even
game
like
good?
I heard it was okay.
a Deathstroke game would be pretty sweet.
A Deathstroke game would be sweet. I would like a weird one, like a Dr. Fate or a Constantine or something like
Constantine
that.
would be cool.
Constantine would be interesting. Yeah,
Or like, I don't know, a Lex Luthor game would be a lot of fun. Where Superman isn't, he's like an event that happens where it's like Superman figured out your plot and it's like, fuck. And you gotta like put your suit of armor
Yeah,
on
I feel
and
like this would be a what's his name? The Quantum Dream
yeah,
type game.
Quantic
Dream. That would be a Lex Luthor game.
That would suck.
yeah.
I'd be really upset.
Yeah.
Hate that guy.
Heavenly Rain was great. What's
Heavy
his name?
Rain's great. David Cage.
David Cage, Lex
like-
Luthor game.
He is the best idea man. That's it. He can't
Yeah.
like.
They should have had him in that episode of South Park with Imagination Land.
Right. He would have like brought out a whiteboard with like 50 note cards of ideas, and everyone would be like, all right, those are some great ideas. And he goes, okay, now make it all one story. And it's like, but a lot of these ideas contradict each other. No, one story. Like that's what he does.
Oh my god.
Did you guys hear about? Did you ever watch that Harley Quinn show, the cartoon?
But the adult one, I don't care. I don't care.
No,
There
I
was
didn't
a
care to
whole-
watch it.
There was a
Yeah.
whole plot line where Batman was supposed to go down on Catwoman, but DC was like, we can't have our hero do that.
I agree with them though. A lot of people are taking what they said out of context. It's a toy for kids. Batman is for children. So
What kid is going to be watching that show being like, oh my god, if I was a kid and I saw Batman go down on a girl, I'd be like, fucking badass.
but that's not the point. The point is Batman. We don't need to see him go down on it. That's not why we're
What's
watching
the whole
Batman.
point of that stupid show, though?
But we're not watching Batman to watch him have sex with people. We're watching Batman so he can brood and break someone's arm. That's
Yeah.
what we like.
What if he wants to brood in bed, bro?
But then
I
it's
do
like-
I do have to say though, I do like, besides that, I do like that a lot of the more animated Batman movies have been more adult.
Yeah.
Like you actually see blood and they're like, they say like asshole and bitch and bastard and like,
I like the DC animated movies. Like they've been
I
going
love
down.
them.
The
Yeah.
animation's been going down, but the stories are kind of still there.
Yeah, it's been going down in quality, which is
Yeah.
fine.
Under the Red Hood was probably my
Oh,
favorite.
I just watched that with my son the other day.
That was a great movie.
So
What's
fucking
the-
good.
Batman Year One was really good too.
No. what's
Yeah, I
the one
liked year one.
Batman Superman War.
No, the one where it's like 1950s art style.
Oh, Gaslight.
No,
Oh no,
Batman
Gaslights.
it's not a Batman. It's an animated DC movie.
Oh, 1450s.
No, it has something to do like the end climax
Final Frontier or something like
is,
that.
is Flash takes the machine and he runs over the giant monster and erases it, and it's like the first time Flash is there.
Yeah, it's like Final Frontier, I think it's called.
Yeah, when they introduced Wonder Woman, she's tied up a bunch of like Vietnamese men that were raping prostitutes, and she's like about to
Wait.
order her Amazons to kill them.
Did that come? That came out a long time ago, right?
Yeah, that one's my favorite.
That
Was it
one was
long time ago?
awesome. Yes, I
Yeah.
have that on DVD actually.
That's
What's it called?
I think it's called Justice League New Frontier or something like that.
I think it is. Yeah.
That's kind of new, isn't it?
I don't
No, that came out like I want to say like 10 years ago. Hold on, I'm gonna look for it.
Because I know like they're coming out with a bunch of stuff.
2008.
Really?
Yeah.
It was called New Frontier.
Yep.
Oh, that was the comic. They're coming out with the movies now.
No, the movie already came out in 2008.
Oh. Well, they're continuing it now, I guess.
I like the 50s style.
You would.
I like Alex Ross's art.
I like the 90s style. Minus, what's his name?
Liefeld.
Well, I feel where everybody's fucking just steroided up and butch and ridiculous.
Like Alex Ross can draw a really sweet cover, but he can't really draw like motion. You don't dig this art style?
I do.
It's fucking the best.
Fucking, what was the comic he did for DC where I'm fucking so stupid I can't remember.
The one that everyone brings up.
Yeah, but it's his art style. It's a good point.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm forgetting. I own it too. Kingdom Come.
Yeah, my friend has it. I need to get it back.
I let my brother borrow All Star Superman and he lost it. I was like, you're into Superman. Why don't you read this? And then he never gave it back. I love Alex
Green Lantern.
Ross's Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Aren't they doing a Big Barda movie or TV show or something?
No.
You know who Big Barda is?
Darkseid's mama.
No. One of
That's
Darkseid's.
Granny.
That's Granny Goodness.
Yeah.
And she is not his mommy.
The Granny.
Big Barda was one of Darkseid's Furies, and she fell in love with Mr. Miracle, and then they escaped Apocalypse together and became heroes on Earth.
Aw.
And she's bigger than Wonder Woman and tougher than Wonder Woman, and a better fighter than Wonder Woman. So she's just like better Wonder Woman, but she like wants to be a housewife for Mr. Miracle. whose superpower is he can escape from anything.
Great power.
They put him in a safe, weld it shut, drop him in a volcano. Flash drops him in a volcano, and like from the watchtower to the volcano. And by the time Flash is back at the watchtower, Mr. Miracle's standing there, and everyone's like, "How?" And he's like, "I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna fucking reveal my secrets."
Damn it, I couldn't find it. Did you find out what it was?
2008,
Oh, okay. I guess it's
Justice
been.
League, New Frontier.
Yeah, that shit was good.
You don't think they should let Batman go down?
I don't think it. I don't even think it should be a thing to be talked about. Like, why do you? Who cares?
You know what, the personal life of Bruce Wayne?
I don't like Batman, first off, so I don't care about his sex habits. I don't need to see fucking Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
I don't need to
Clark
see him
Kent.
blasting his Kryptonian semen inside fucking Lois Lane to know they had sex. Like, I don't need to see it. It could just be implied.
What's the problem nowadays? Nothing can be implied. Everything needs a reason.
What if-
everything needs a
What if
purpose?
Yeah.
Harley?
You can't just have a fun story.
What if Harley Quinn walked in on Catwoman and Batman after they had sex, and then she was like, "What were you doing?" And he was like, "Nothing." And she was like, "He was licking my kitty," or some like cat pun.
Nothing.
You know? There we go.
I
There,
wasn't
right?
doing nothing.
And we don't have to see the sex scene. It's implied. It can be taken either way.
Catwoman's like, tee hee.
Fucking brevity is the soul of wit, you know?
No, everything needs a purpose
And it
nowadays.
ties back to Danny McBride, because brevity is the soul of wit. Danny McBride's joke is to walk in and say the joke out loud and angry instead of like being subtle and leading into it and like
Yeah.
burying the lead. And I don't know.
Let's talk about
Batman,
this.
Batman definitely buried the lead in Catwoman.
Right? There we go.
Why did you bring this to my house?
Because it's my white pride Skittles. See, it says Pride Pack.
We were talking about
Explain
that.
the joke of it.
I was
It's-
like, that seems awfully weird that they chose white.
It's a white bag of Skittles. It's muted. All the colors are gray. It says only one rainbow matters, or yeah, only one rainbow matters during Pride. And as you can see, there's no rainbow. There is just white. So only one color, white, matters during Pride.
What's it saying
So-
about it?
So are they trying to say that
the
only
rainbow.
only white gay people are accepted?
Yeah. And then it says Skittles gives up its rainbow in support of one of those that matters during Pride. White. And it's called a Pride Pack.
Yeah, I'm not sure that
So-
was the
so when
the right direction they should have gone.
When you see it on the shelf, the little thing that said the price said White Pride Pack.
Oh, wow.
Google it. Google White Pride Pack. I guarantee it'll come up.
And how fast did these sell out?
They sold out really fast because everyone that thought it was funny bought them all, and then everyone who hated it demanded to get taken off the shelves.
Oh my god.
Don't go to a fucking New York Times article. Just Google image search. You got to find the one where it's on the shelf. You're bad at internet.
Shut up, Chris.
Images. Come on, show me it on the shelf. Bastards. Oh, wait, was that it? Oh, yeah, shelf. No, it starts with an S.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's weird. Apparently, when you type in white pride shelf, it shows you a bunch of white shelves.
Oh wow. Skittle. It took away the Skittle.
Yeah. Okay, we've wasted too much time.
Yeah, it's not there. What?
It's actually in that picture of the tweet. There it is. See?
Oh,
Skittles, white pride.
yeah. There it is.
Skittles, white pride. $1.55 in the EU.
You see that, Keith?
Oh my god.
Yep.
Skittles white pride.
That's
During
awesome.
Pride, only one rainbow matters.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Yeah, they definitely fucked up on the marketing on that one.
Or
It's
they
either
knew
it's
exactly
either
what they
go
were-
white power or go white gay power.
either they didn't realize what they were doing or they realized what they were doing.
I feel like it was a bunch of old people trying to be woke and they just
Yeah.
fucked up.
Or one intern who was like, watch me fuck this up.
I'm gonna fuck this company right in the ass without the courtesy of lube.
I just hope more candy. I hope more candy takes Skittles.
Chad, quit Rosie O'Donnelling the show.
But thanks for watching.
No, I want more candy to take Skittles, like follow Skittles' lead and do like really offensive packaging. So like people are like, huh, Black Power or Black Panther Kit Kat.
I was just
Like-
thinking that. I was like, they
It's
should have been
like-
like Black Panther.
It's like ISIS fucking Reese's Pieces, and you're like, huh? And it's like a fucking guy wearing orange beheading someone, and you're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like this episode, don't forget to catch all the old ones and watch our movie reviews.
They're just like,
I'm Chad. This is Chris. That's
Snickers.
Keith. Keith, where can we find you?
Snickers brought to you by the Holocaust.
Oh no!
Holy shit!
Shit. I'm
Keith, like you can find me on my channel. I'll never be here ever again. Rotating third chair. Yeah.
I'm Keith, the Gamer Stash. You can find me on the Digital Denizens podcast. You can also, which is on Spotify, Anchor, all that stuff, and we do live episodes on Twitch every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we put them up live on, or put them up afterwards on all the other platforms, YouTube and stuff. But you can find me on Facebook at Digital Denizens and Instagram at digital_denizens. So go check it out.
You can find us on Instagram at Fanboy and the Snob, and on YouTube at Fanboy and the Snob, and Spotify at Fanboy and the Snob, and you get the picture.
You get the gist. Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Let us know what candy you want to be hated.